you do anything? Well, sure glad you made it. They let Lyons come. Your Uncle Gabe's still in the hospital. They don't know if they will let him out or not. I talked to him a little while ago.
A corporal in the...
This is not a procedure. It's just a hard-working cream. Revitalift Chill Power with pro-retinol, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. Visibly reduces wrinkles, firms, and brightens skin in 1 week. Ladies, it's time to ask for more. Revitalift Triple Power by L'Oreal Paris.
Ponytail. The unofficial hairstyle of the morning rush. An official sign Caitlin needs a Diet Coke break. That's right, Caitlin. Hang out with him. What's your...
What's good? What's good? Tune in, share the live. Got a few things to talk about this evening. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Jocelyn, AD, what's good? I'm over here chiefing on some gas right now. Some black runts to be exact. Y'all can look for that review coming soon. I just got it a couple of hours ago. Some gas got me high as hell. But yeah, share the live, man. Make sure y'all hit that like. Trying to grow the page. And we got a couple of things to talk about this evening, man. Or I'm getting sick of a lot, man. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm sick of? I done dropped the blunt. I tell you what I'm sick of. I'm sick of everybody out here thinking, pardon me. I'm sick of everybody out here thinking that they found a way to decode the matrix, and everybody just following these fake self-help books and all this shit. Nah, man, this shit is whack, man. Like, ain't nobody got the answers, man. I feel like people be looking for answers anywhere they can find them shits. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to the homie Forbidden Knowledge. I don't know if y'all familiar with homie. You know what I'm saying? But he be kicking some knowledge and all that. But I brung him up to say, I think recently, I'm not sure if y'all aware of, but he had one on I think like a podcast with a Christian dude, or maybe the dude was I think dude was a Christian. Yeah, so they was breaking down some tablets that the Forbidden Knowledge dude, I forgot his name. He claimed he said something that's supposed to have not been true. I believe it was something like that. I'm not sure. Y'all got to check it out. It's on YouTube, though. Yeah, like overnight, people just stopped believing in something. You know what I mean? They just stopped. I guess that whatever it was that he made a mistake about, whatever statement he made that the other guy debunked. I don't know. I guess it made people feel like they was hoodwinked, or that the forbidden knowledge dude was a fraud after that. And I say that to say that's because a lot of people just be looking. They just be looking, man. They don't really be into really finding the truth as much as the truth seekers. That's why you got truth seekers. It's like it's a group. You know what I'm saying? They really seek the truth. A lot of people may follow them or get enthusiastic about it because everybody really wants to know things, but the truth seekers is going to the edge of the earth for these secrets. You know what I mean? Or these conspiracies. They risking their lives. So, for the most part, I just feel like everybody just be trying to look for something to believe in. Not as far as religion, but it's like what's going on out here with the political shit, and people hear things from other people saying things. It don't necessarily got to be a fact or the truth, but people just like, I don't know. I guess if it sounds like something that relates to them, they automatically attach themselves to it also. Like, yeah, I'm with it too. Word. So I'm just saying, that's how I feel. Like people just be, even with the lights in the skies and the fires in LA, it's like nobody really got the answers. And if they do, the truth seekers, again, those are the ones who going, you know what I mean? Everybody else is just like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? They going with the flow. So, I just feel like it's a lot of people making money off of people right now during these times, because people looking for knowledge and, the truth, and people looking for things to follow, you know. So, but I'm just sick of some of it. But I ain't mad at them. It is what it is. Imagine me worrying about, you know, what somebody is willing to find out or not, or willing to do for the truth. That's all them, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's crazy. I'm ready to put out a self-help book. You feel me? And name that shit like, you could just name that shit some shit like the next level. I mean, people gonna buy that shit. They don't even gotta know the next level or what. It's some shit that they like, oh yeah, this is the next level. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna run around and jack that shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, the next level. It ain't necessarily gotta be the next level to anything, you know? I feel like people just wanna absorb shit these days. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You just gotta watch what you absorb. You gotta filter through what you absorb. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be watching the news and them niggas talking about little green men coming and shit, and you like, oh shit, yeah, that's the news said the little green men coming. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? That shit is part of the problem too. You know what I mean? Because they delivering that shit like dominoes. They telling you what's what. Or we don't have any information, or we haven't. And it's like, the buck stops there for a lot of people. They listen to the news and that's it. They not searching through news, comparing news and journalism and shit. Most people ain't doing that shit. So the truth now is but a feather on a wing. Like, any fucking thing could be the truth. If not researched and, you know what I'm saying, and debunked, I guess. But that's the world we live in. That's the digital world, right? All right. Make sure y'all hit the like, man. Subscribe. You know all that shit everybody else say. I know the lingo. Had to make sure I ain't burn myself one time. I had burned myself. That shit was an unpleasant sight. Yeah. I'll be damn I do that shit live on YouTube right now. But yeah, boom. So yeah, you know. And I bought a salad, right? Like 2 weeks ago. I'm lying. It was about 3 weeks ago, maybe even 4, right? So most of the time, you know, when you keep salad and shit too low, and too low for a salad is like a day or two. You know what I'm saying? The salad start withering. You know what I mean? And the lettuce start, you know, looking crazy. Man, if I tell you, after 4 weeks, when I grabbed that salad out, the little cherry tomatoes was as plump as they can be. The salad probably looked at a little brownish on it. I ain't gonna lie, but it wasn't really what it was supposed to look like after 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, yo, ain't none of this shit, man. I don't care what niggas is right now. It's like, yo, ain't none of this shit real, yo. Or they been talking about motherfuckers be selling fake seafood at the buffets. We thought we was safe there. We thought out of all places the buffet was the top staples. You know what I'm saying? That's always been a little nice thing to pop out to with some family. You got a little bit of bread. You know what I'm saying? But they telling us now that the food at the buffets, the seafood, like it's counterfeit. Like those ain't even scallops you eating. Those ain't shrimps. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to believe that. You know what I'm saying? That shit still tastes good. You know what I mean? But that's what they saying, yo. But for a fact, a lot of this shit ain't what it used to be. Or I mean, the salad was still like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say if I had to eat it, like if I was starving, I would have been able to still eat it and enjoy it. And that joint been in there for about 4 weeks. 4 weeks? I don't know, man. I heard they took a McDonald's burger and they put the burger somewhere, like, you know what I mean, on a shelf in the crib or some shit. And said they came back in a month and the burger was still perfectly a burger. Like it was still perfectly a McDonald's burger. The meat didn't mold. I'm like, yeah, they been selling us plastic food, man. We just ain't even realizing it. They was easing it in. They started with the oranges. You started to see the orange and the watermelon. You started to see them joints in the supermarket. They was missing seeds. All of a sudden, they just want to chop them all up now. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just pay attention to shit like that. I hope y'all do too. You can't be eating anything out here, man. Or can't be eating anything. At this point, you got a better chance of surviving off Chinese food. They eating these plastic fruits they selling niggas. Real shit. You fuck around. Catch a stroke eating these fruit. You heard people vegans? They talking about they got sick after they became vegans. You fucking right, you got sick after you been eating a bunch of plastic lettuce and cabbages and shit. I know y'all seen the fake lettuce that they be showing in China. Wow. Mi Ling, she made that in a bucket of water. Like she poured some and just started making layers of letters. And then she turned it to a snowball real quick. And that shit was a ball of letters. She just kept adding. And that's China. You know, it's a billion of them. It's trillion or some shit over there. So, you know, they got to improvise. Or they probably, you know, they smart as shit over there in China. They done figured out a way to successfully eat plastic shit and not die from it. Like they probably done figured that shit out a long time ago. Word. But I don't know, man. At this point, I think I'm about to get me like a bow and arrow just in case, a flashlight and one of them bags, and the Swiss Army knife with like 1,000 gadgets on that shit just in case, cause it might get to a point, yeah, I might just have to start catching shit, yo. I might just have to start catching new shit, man. Or that old fucking food pyramid that's outdated, B. Like niggas, how many times niggas gonna eat chicken and shit and burgers and shit? Come on, niggas done retired the glizzies. You know, niggas still eating them though, but you gotta sneak eat them shits. Can't be around too many YNs. They gon' they gonna shout you out. They catch you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on the low with that shit. But yeah, I'm about to get a bow and arrow. I'm about to draw up a whole new nutritious plan for myself. I ain't fucking with these niggas. That old shit is old. That triangle shit is old. Or rice and grains. That shit ain't real, man. They talking about they got the plastic rice. How we supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. How we supposed to know we eating plastic rice and shit or what to look for? Or you know what I mean? And you go to these restaurants, you know we ain't back there with them niggas. Or plastic rice. Imagine that shit. They done, that bowl of rice you eat, that shit made a action figure earlier. That's just something to think about. You eating an action figure, nigga. Every time you eat a bowl of rice, you eating a toy, action figure, or plastic watch. Some shit, man. That's bad business, man, when you think about it. If you eating plastic rice, nah, that's diabolical. I could say probably like you, if you eating that consistently, I'm sure you ain't gonna be here too long. If you eating plastic rice consistently, I'm sure that ain't no way. But then again, like I say, you know, China, them niggas is advanced. They probably done made it away. Yeah, that shit don't even harm them. I don't know. Or at the end of the day, man, um, you know, I don't know what's what's ahead, what the future gonna hold. You know, I'm hearing people saying motherfuckers gonna be out there protesting in a minute. I'm hearing people saying, nah, niggas ain't supposed to go out there and protest. They trying to get niggas out there. I don't know how it's gonna go, man, but this is my message to America. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe, do how y'all do, and be how y'all be. You know what I mean? Word up. Shit, I mean, what's the worst thing happening? Fucking wake up one day and shit, you living in Terminator and shit. Word, bunch of them metal motherfucking machines and shit knocking on your door. You gotta run and shit. Skynet, you know how that shit, man. Yeah. A lot of the movies be having some ill symbolism and some ill facts about things too, man. You know, between the movies that just made to entertain us and take up our time, a lot of films are like documentaries, even the ones that ain't documentaries. Word up. So, I don't know what the future holds, but hold it down. Maybe somewhere in the next couple of years or something, you might see me out there grilling a possum over a garbage can or some shit by Prospect Park. Holla at me. Or trying to survive and shit. Shit. The new New York. That's a fact. I ain't gonna front. I'm not even gonna like that again. That clip too small. I see myself burning my lip again, and I ain't trying to do that. Word up. But yeah, man. All right, so boom. I was gonna save this story, but I'm gonna tell it since I'm on here. Y'all gotta share the live though, man. Share the live. Boom. The night we met Busta Rhymes, right? Shout out to my boy Ray, Free Ray. So all right, we was in a hotel cause they had a club on a roof. And I booked the hotel because I was linking up with this chick, right? So I had the nigga Ray. Ray was my wingman, right? So he did shit. We at the club, shit on the roof. I wound up losing my motherfucking ring. Yeah, I flung that shit across the room by accident. I'm up there popping a bottle. White boy come through, he trying to drink off the bottle without asking. Ray like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? I'm like, yo, chill, these niggas, chill. Can't be, what I mean? Ain't trying to get too, you know, we ain't bringing the hood, to the city. We gonna keep it cool. So I'm like, yo, chill, relax. Since he's about to wild on something, whatever, boom. So long story short, I wound up shopping while I'm out there. You feel me? We went to Capsule. Yeah. Capsule was a couple of blocks away. I went and grabbed some retro shorts and all that, couple pairs. So boom, when we walk in, it's like 4 dudes, and I got the picture too. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna probably make it this thumbnail. Right? So boom. We pull up. It's like 4 or 5 dudes already in there. And at the time we ain't noticed, but they was spread out. It's like 2, 3 in the front of the store. The rest is in the back. Yeah, so we ain't really, you know what I mean? Well, I walk in. I don't even think they was prepared for anybody to really come in. I think they was just like holding it down, I guess. But at the time, it didn't look like that. It just looked like some niggas in the store. And then it was mad quiet, so you ain't really notice niggas until you like really walked in and looked around, right? So I'm in there, we walk in. So I'm looking at shit. I forgot what I was looking at, but I'm looking at something, whatever. My boy Ray, he walked through the door. He talking, he saying some shit. So boom, I turn around, see what else they got. So when I look, I say, oh shit. So I stop right in my tracks. You feel me? I'm like, oh shit. So the nigga Ray, he's still talking. I forgot what he was running his mouth about. He's like, yeah. So I'm like, yo, Ray, yo. So he like, what? I'm like, yo, look. So he looked. And that nigga was like, oh shit. And yeah, we was face to face with Busta Rhymes. He was in there low key. I guess he was, shopping, I guess, handling his business. I After we both acknowledged him, like I just said, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, what's good? I was like, yo, what's good, Bus? And he was like, yo, not right now. Not right now, dog, big dog, some shit, you know what I'm saying? Not right now, big dog, I'm busy. And I was like, oh, all right. And that was it. I ain't think nothing of it. Sometimes niggas be focused. I be the same way. Like, sometimes it ain't, it ain't that type of vibe, or I'm not interested in it. I'm probably, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I kept it moving in the store, bought whatever I bought, and then we dipped. And, yeah, I headed back to the hotel. Word, Ray dipped, Shorty came. Yeah, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I remember that night. And that was like on a humbug, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even, you know. But it always been like that for me. Like when I walk around the city or if I'm moving around, I always run into to people and stars and all that. So I was used to it. I was just like, oh, now this is Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, what up, Bus? He's like, yo, nah, not right now, dog. Not right now, big dog. So I'm like, all right. That was it. Or I got my shit and we pushed. Or, but yeah, long story short, them dudes that was spread out in the store, yeah, I think they was all his mans. You know what I'm saying? They was in there, like I said, holding it down. But like I said at the time, we ain't really see it like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it was quiet as hell. I felt like I was the only one in the store, me and Ray, at a point. It was so quiet. That's why when niggas turned around and seen a nigga Buster, it was like, oh shit. Because it wasn't no, you know, most of the time when, niggas is around, it might be a little talking loud because people, but that nigga, it was quiet. I guess it was just him and his man. So, yeah, it wasn't nobody in there. Wasn't no females in there to be, making noise or laughing and shit. It was just quiet. So that shit startled me. I'm like, oh, this nigga standing right here. Yo, what up? That was it. And yeah, that was the night. Nigga, what's good, Jake? Yo, make sure y'all share the live, man. Hit that like, man. Help the page grow, bro. I'm trying to really, be consistent with this. Get y'all some stories. You see, I play the game. You know what I'm saying? I get on here, do little comedy shit or what I think is funny. You know what I'm saying? I put my music on here. I'm just trying to grow the page, yo. Hit that subscribe, hit the like, drop a comment. Fuck with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's when we met Busta Rhymes, man. It was short. And yeah, that night was a wild night. Like I said, I lost my motherfucking ring. Me and Ray looking for the shit. We can't find that shit. Everybody moved from one end to the club to the other. So I'm like, yo, bro, somebody pick that shit up, bro. I could just, niggas from the hood, man. Niggas know how shit be. I'm like, yo, why everybody moved from that corner and headed that way? And we ain't even go over there. It ain't like we went over there and they moved. They just migrated. That corner was now empty and shit, which was the corner that my shit was flung towards. So I'm like, yeah, somebody got that. He picked that shit up. They was like, yo, let's head to the door. And they fucking danced their way to the door and got the fuck up out of there. Word. That's what I think. But I went back to what's that? Aviani. Yeah, I went back there, bought another one and shit. That's a fact. But I was dread, I ain't gonna lie. Cause that shit was some bread. I ain't gonna lie. Or I hate losing shit, especially shit I paid for, you know. Or people say appreciate it, but nah, shit. Well, whatever is yours, whether you find $20 on a ground that wasn't yours 10 minutes ago, and you lose that, you gonna be dread. Cause it was yours. It ain't like, yo, yeah, well, I ain't have it anyway. You could look at it like that on some positive shit, but the fact is, now you feel like you took a loss. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just what it is, man. That is just what it is. Did we run into anybody else, man? Nah, we ain't running into anybody else. Everybody else we seen in the club, like Fred, rest in peace, Fred the Godson. Um, Seen my son in the club. Shout out to China Mac. Yeah, seen homie in the club. You know what I mean? Shit, I think Star was in the club. Star Brim one time. Who else? Who else? Shit. Yeah, that's about it. I be too busy smacking ass, fucking with the strippers. So anybody else, I don't remember. Free Ray Ray, man. If he was here, he probably could tell you. He probably could tell you some shit I don't even remember. Cause you know we was both hit at these spots. So we both got different versions of these nights. Or his memory is a whole different story. But yeah, man, we ran in the sun, and yeah, that was it. Word, good vibes, good vibes. We kept it pushing. You know, some people just don't. I don't know, man. Some people just don't like to be ran up on, and that doesn't really, mean like you running up on niggas, but like if they not prepared to meet you, like you kind of startle them. Like somebody walk up, hey, what's up? Can I get your order? Like some people don't like that. That sets off motherfuckers' frequencies, trigger niggas, whatever niggas been through, Either way, that's just how people are. Some people, you know. So you just approach everybody with caution until till you feel a vibe. Because you just don't know. That is a fact. And yeah, man. I'm about to start on this. I'm about to start on this album. Um, I ain't gonna say start because I already started. When I mean start, I mean like I'm about to start putting it together for real. Like get the track list right. And this is on DSPs. I still be dropping shit on Audio Mac. You know what I mean? Y'all can wait for that tomorrow. Exclusive I'm dropping. Feel me? Probably like around like 4 o'clock, 5. But yeah, it's all about the catalog this year. I want to just keep adding to my Spotify. So I'm about to continue putting this shit together. And yeah, I'm just gonna drop it. I ain't even gonna second guess it. I ain't gonna waste my time thinking about it. I already thought about it enough. And I'm gonna just drop it. That's it. Um, yeah. And I ain't gonna say too much because I don't wanna feel like I'm still trying to repeat things from last year where I'm just running my mouth saying things, I'm gonna do this, and not do it. You know what I'm saying? So I only could speak of what I know I got physically done. And I see songs that I got on my computer that I got done that I'm going to drop on these DSPs. Yeah. Anybody got any beats? Send me any beats. Just make sure the beats is fire. I need fire only. Even if you just starting out, everybody got to start from somewhere. But and the beats got to be fire. Cause people send beats all the time, and some people may not get a response. They be wondering, yo, have you listened to my beats? And it's like, yeah, I might have listened to them. I may not have heard anything that made me want to get back to you, unfortunately. But that only mean, keep sending some bangers, and keep working on some bangers. I start to look at that when it comes to my situation with me hollering at DJs or platforms and they ignoring me. It's like, well, or even sending music, definitely sending music, and motherfuckers ignoring me. It's like, all right, that's only telling me like I haven't given motherfuckers a reason to reach back out to me. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I just got to keep on keeping on. And that's it. Look at it like that, man. It's just so many ways to be discouraged because of the angle that you see it from versus, the angle that you could look at it from. You know what I'm saying? And that should come with practice. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like, yeah, nah, man. But it definitely eases the mind when you don't look at something like a problem all the time. You look at it as just something that requires you to focus in and lock in on it more to to do whatever, pinpoint, solve it, whatever. It's not a problem. It's just, all right, I'm gonna have to go sit down and, what I'm saying, go look at this a little closer under the light. That's it. Everything is not a problem. Don't be so quick to call everything a problem. Cause then them shit start growing. You start calling them shits, you start calling things problems, things start becoming problems on their own. That's just the frequency that you on if you just start naming things. Oh, I'm this, so I can't do a problem. You know what I'm saying? Complaining and shit. So, and bitches don't like that. Or all that complaining shit. Worst way to get your respect lost from some bitch. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yeah, this nigga wildin'. So, yeah, don't complain and look at things differently. You got to see things differently. The only way to get different from the same shit we all have, which is 24 hours, is to look at things different. That's how your 24 is going to become whatever it is you want it to become and manifest it. Look at your shit differently. Don't worry about everybody else shit. Or we ain't got time for that. It's 2025. We trying to live, not just survive. That's a bar right there. Yeah, quote me on that. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all share the live, man. Tap in with your boy, man. I'm gonna get off this, but I'm gonna get on here tomorrow. You already know we gonna keep this consistent. And y'all make sure y'all just show some love, man. Subscribe, tell somebody about the page. And holla at me, man. FATZ GERONIMO, even your mama know. Yo.